Hello, I'm artist Michael Binkley, and I'd like to tell you about another one of the original stone sculptures that we have for sale here in our gallery in Squamish, British Columbia, Canada. This is a pure abstract, and I've titled the piece Necromancer. And the word necromancer means a sorcerer or wizard who conjures the spirits of the dead for the purpose of divination here in our world. And I've given this sculpture this title because of two things. One is the black color of the stone, which has white striations in it. And these striations can be interpreted as spirits that are floating in the darkness. But I also chose this title because of the negative space in the center of the sculpture, which can be interpreted as the souls that are not here, but can be called upon by the positive mass of the sculpture itself. Although at first glance this appears to be a very simple abstract, I'd like to draw your attention to some of the composition details of the piece. First off is the outside profile of the sculpture, which is reminiscent of a Greek amphora jar in the rounded bottom, the sloping sides that swell to the point here and then reduce as it gets to the top. Now these two sides are asymmetrical, as you'll notice. This side has a very smooth arc that starts from the bottom and ends here at the top. And this edge, by the way, begins at the bottom as a rounded surface, and it morphs into a flat surface as it approaches the top. On this side, I've added a slight return curve for interest. This results in the top being asymmetrical as well. It is not flat at the top across, but sloping from here to here. This flat surface that ends at this point is echoed again across the top of the sculpture. I've also added a shadow line in the form of an edge that begins at the top, crosses around the front, and ends down here. And I've not done that on the other side of the sculpture, which is quite smooth. And the last interesting part is the hole in the center, which, if you'll notice, the profile of the hole is the upside down opposite of the outside profile of the sculpture itself. And the hole is a result of my starting here on both sides with a triangular depression, which pushes and shrinks towards the center of the sculpture until both sides met. And the result is that a negative space was revealed on the inside of the sculpture. I've carved the sculpture from a variety of marble called Nero Marquina, and this is quarried in the Basque area of northeastern Spain. And I've left the sculpture with a matte finish, and this allows light to be absorbed by the stone and successfully cast shadows better than if I had polished it to a high sheen. And I've contrasted the sculpture against a highly polished black granite base that I've carved into a circle. If you'd like to add this sculpture to your art collection, please give me a call or send me a text to country code 1-604-984-8574, or you can drop me an email to info@michaelbinkley.com. And if you'd like more information on this sculpture or any of the other artworks that we have here in our gallery, please visit my website, michaelbinkley.com. Thanks for watching.